Good morning, everybody. Welcome back to another episode of Statsalt Selections here for Monday, June 23rd. For the actual play, quick recap of what happened last week. I picked up a loss in baseball with Riley Adams under half a hit at plus 100 on DraftKings. Adams was horrible for the entire season, and Kershaw randomly hung a curveball, and Adams launched it. So not only did he give up a hit, he gave up a home run to Adams, which is kind of embarrassing for Kershaw. Either way, they picked up a loss. Look for a winner here on Monday. For the extra weather reminder, if you want more picks, check the winners, runners, and these websites, you can do so. It's promo code WEH425 to record for purchase. Plus, a reminder, hit the like button to the winners, runners, and these YouTube channels. For the play, they'll go into baseball again. Matchup between the Yankees and the Reds, taking place at around 7 p.m. Eastern Time. And for this game, I'm going to go with Giancarlo Stanton, under half a run scored at minus 113 on Caesars. Time of recording of 4 a.m. Eastern Time. So I'm going to go with the under half run scored rep here for Stan. First reason, the Yankees offense has been quite underwhelming lately. They have scored less than 5 runs in 9 of their last 11 games. So not many runs to go around. I do think the Yankees offense is overvalued in this game, and I do think it should result in what could be limited chances for Stan to score a run in this matchup. Plus, Stan has not scored a run yet this season. He's played 6 games, no runs scored in those games. He's also been bad on the road dating back to last year. He has not scored a run in 18 of his last 25 road games, so I do want to point that out. He's also barely faced off against any lefties so far this season, 0 for 3 against lefties, and Lodolo was pitching in this game. Stan's also not played a road game yet. Every game's been at home, so maybe he'll struggle into this ballpark. We'll see what happens. Points though, Stan at minus 113 does feel pretty cheap, especially when you consider the fact that he is one of the worst base runners in the entire league. The Yankees are really handling him with bubble wrap like they have been for the last couple of years because of injury history. They really never let him actually run. He kind of jogs, and as a result, he is one of the worst base runners in the entire league. According to Baseball Savant, Stan's sprint speed ranks in the bottom 1 percentile in the entire league. Imagine Yadier Molina running around the bases, Benji Molina, any of those guys. Point is, Stan does not really run. As a result, it does take a lot for him to actually touch home plate because of how slow he actually moves around the bases, which can cause him to get thrown out either on a fielder's choice or maybe even at a plate if needed. But the fact is, he has not done a great job this season at actually scoring runs because the Yankees behind him actually can't generate enough hits to get him in. And he's also a slow base runner once again. Any ground ball in the infield will be an out. I think you're looking at a guy who really is never going to ramp it up speed-wise on the base paths, which should increase his chances of not scoring in this game. Paul Stan has faced off against the Reds throughout his career. Overall, his stats in this ballpark, very hitter-friendly ballpark here in Great American, not as good as you might think. In his career, a 247 batting average and a 292 on base in this ballpark. Not as dominant as you might have thought. So I do think Stan might struggle in the spot against the lefty. First road game of the season for him. He scored no runs in all 6 games this season. On top of that, he is the slowest base runner, one of the slowest base runners in the entire league. I think minus 113 is a good price. Fading Yankees offense to some degree that has scored less than 5 runs in 9 of their last 11 games. Give me the under on what I think is a pretty cheap price. So once again, the play today here for Monday, June 23rd is going to be on Giancarlo Stanton, under half a run scored at minus 113 on Caesars. Bye, everyone.